Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome back. If you are returning back, we're going to take a look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on. And if you are new, I would ask you to just click off of this video, go down in the description box below, and there is a video. This did come out in reverse. There's a video called Chit-Chat. Please go watch that. It gives you an idea of who I am, what I actually do on this channel. It's a unique type of a channel. I read a lot differently than a lot of people. It's intense. It's just different. So if you wouldn't mind, go watch that all the way through. Then if you want to come back to this video, then welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. I mean, if you don't understand who I am, or you want to stick around and figure out and grow here, then you're going to get offended with some stuff. And it's not my heart at all. My heart is to hear from the Father. We're not religious here or anything like that. We are spirit beings, and we want to, be in the true light, not the false light, and do whatever we need to do in that. So if you want to check that out, then please do. I will speak from an energy space, and so it's sharp at times, and you just need to know that, okay? It's always for upright reasons and stuff like that. I'm feeling a different type of energy here, so I feel the energy, like I said, but sometimes I have to navigate through that. I'm feeling an awkward energy here with you all. I don't know why. I don't know if I've ever felt this energy. I don't even have to put my finger on it. But there's some type of awkwardness here. I don't know. It's weird. Let's get started here, folks. You have, so interesting, I think it was the Earth reading. The number 4 is here. So 4 goes to structure, 4 goes to your home, organization, stuff like that. But I think it was the Earth reading, we had the door there, 3 different types of ways come out. I have the word door written here. So it's the Dalit, which is the Emperor card in the deck. And maybe it was the water reading. I don't remember which reading it was, but the door is here. Something about somebody's door is here attached to something. You have something rectangle, which, it could be a red door. I don't know. Somebody could wear that perfume, or just some specific type of perfume could be here. It doesn't even have to be that. Could be. It's showing up that way. So whatever this is, we also have blue and red as political energy. I just had Democrat come out in wording in the air reading. Something of a rectangle shape just in general is around you all in the next 24 hours, and specifically the door. I'm also hearing my 4 no more. Anyway, whatever that means for you. There's a concern out here attached with something going on. Guests or something public is here. You have the cross, which tells you to pray, and something's a burden and sacrificial, or somebody is in divinity, or you're just spiritual, standing in your divinity, however you want to look at the card. If you're upright, you're upright. I've had the Antichrist come out last night and today, so I don't know what side of things you're on. I had the lost soul that just came out in wording as well in the air reading. Now, this came out in the reverse. This is somebody, for some of you all, somebody has lost their they didn't just fall down. They really fell down. They lost their freaking soul. Okay, I'm going to read it 2 different ways in the reverse. For some of you all, this is a redemption. It's a faux card, and it represents 2 things. Somebody who's just constantly comparing everything. That's annoying. That's freaking annoying. But anyway, and it also can represent somebody who's lost their credibility. And so for some of you all, they did lose their credibility so freaking hard they lost their soul. For others of you all, maybe you lost your credibility, or you are going to rebuild here and be redeemed from something as well, and get a testimony out of something, because it's hit me that way as well, because there was a confession that was just in the air reading. So if you fell down, God says, even if you fall down 7 times, if there's righteousness in you, you'll just keep being determined to get up until you fall no more. And it's kind of hit me that way. So even if you've got to lay something down and say, I'm going to confess something, and God, you'll just have to protect me, me and I'm going to rebuild, and God will give you a testimony. And thank you for being that way. I actually honor you for doing that in our earth realm. I know what it's like to fall down, because everybody has. But the problem is that people that have craziness in them and pride, they hide it, and then they go off and do some mischievous stuff like God says. So I don't know what side of this you're on. If you're going to fall so freaking hard, you lose your soul, or you're going to redeem something, even though you lose your credibility. I don't know what that means for you, but we'll let it unfold. So however you want to look at this card, it's hitting me both types of ways. It says, happy is the man that fears God always, but he that hardens his neck shall fall into mischief. Okay, so anyway, somebody is being hardened here, and I don't care because of I don't want to lose my credibility. Then it's not going to be good. You'll never get up. You will lose your soul there, folks. You really will. So somebody's got some type of a concern here on something going on. Whatever's happened behind the door, or whatever was read in a physical sense on a letter of some sort, all the lettering was just there in the air reading. We had a person handing the letter at the door. We had the letter card in the second deck, and then the third deck was the actual letter there. So we can look at it as something being read, and in the other reading, somebody signed some stuff. Those letters were there, or contracts, something's here about that. So whatever it is for you, let's find out. Are you fearing God? And there's some type of a concern. Either you're concerned about what God's going to say about something, do what's right, or you're trying to do something, you're in fear because, oh my God, I got to do something in mischief. I think I'm going to cover something. And no, it's actually going to take you to hell, folks. It's actually going to take you to hell. So we had Secret Society come out in the Earth reading on one card that was written there. My hands found the next card that said underground organization. It was going to be busted up. And then the third time I put my hand in, the Masonry came out, which is Secret Society. We got 33 over the top of this, which will take you back to that mastery type of energy. And God's doing something with that stuff. They are in the church. They are in the church. I spoke about it on that video. If you did not watch it, I really encourage you to go watch the Chit-Chat. Spoke about it more in detail in the Earth reading as well. Show me fire energy. The number 51 is also here. The number 36 is here. The number 6 is also here. But specifically the 4 came out. The 9 of Cups, the wine card in this deck just came out in the air. So you could be dealing with it. Obviously, somebody shoots up drugs also came out today. So you got to overindulge her than you do. You've got 2 queens. They're back to back. Were they together or not in some type of situation? I don't know. But they could be family. It could be a work matter. It could be anybody. But somebody's concerned about something out here. Friends, something about a true friend, and also the word Judas came out. So I don't know what you are, but somebody's in deep thought here in something that's going on around business deals and everything else. 2 of Swords is coming out crossing, and 3 of Cups coming out crossing. And so you get guests here showing up really heavy and drinking or something like that. It's taking something about being, at some type of a party, or something's happened. Somebody's conflicted about something that's happened here. Something gossipy is going on around you all as well. This is also a card of talking about, I'm not going to answer no questions. I'm just going to pretend like something's not, I don't even know what you're talking about. Or 2 people are doing that because of a credibility situation, or why they compare everything, or what they're doing that for, or whatever that is. There's 3 queens out here. There's third parties out here around you. I'm hearing 3 sisters. You could have 3 sisters, or there's 3 daughters, or something like that just came through real strong for somebody. whatever that is that's at the bottom of the deck. That Queen of Cups appeared, and this is the third reading she's appeared, or water sign energy came out, but the Queen of Cups was in one of the other readings. And then something is either going to be right up in somebody's face, or it's going to be over the top, oh my gosh, or somebody's got, oh my God, pride at the wazoo somewhere with this card. This is the second sun card. I just left it in the deck. It's the introduction card, but I felt led to leave it in the deck for an over the top sun card. And there is some type of a positive change. It did come out in the air reading. At the same time, the lost soul was there as well. And so again, either somebody's in mischief and they're just so freaking puffed up in their pride, whoever's been dealing with that energy, something's coming down with it, because God says there's going to be a change in something. And somebody else is concerned about whatever this is, because this is like front stage. It's up in your freaking face on something out here. And something's coming out in somebody's freaking face because somebody's doing the confession in the air reading. Now somebody's like, oh my God, we're going to not, we don't even know what you're talking about. You go ahead, but God does know what's going on. Whatever it's about for you with this energy. Let's get more information. Why is this 2 swords here on the confliction? But you don't really got 2 people looking at each other in agreement. They're both looking 2 separate directions here, just like this energy is going 2 different directions. So no, you got 2 against 3, 1 against 2 energies out here attached to something going on around some type of celebrating energy or get together or something. Somebody you go to temple with is here, and either they're a wolf in sheep's clothing or they're beneficial. I don't really know. But there is some type of a wish fulfillment out here, whether it's positive or negative for whatever side you're on. Show me the 2 swords. You speak, you'll hold up. Whoever's in the upright gets that over the top wish fulfillment. God's going to do something for you, and your enemy is going to be shaking in their freaking shoes on something. Interference has been here. That's why somebody don't want to answer questions about some stuff. If there's an interference and somebody gossips something and somebody's asking, what's this about? Something's been heard here, or something's been said, or something's been read, or whatever that is. What is that? It's an interference. They know it, whatever this means for you in your situation. Somebody's either got morals and ethics to do the right thing regardless, or that's why something came out. Now something's wrong. I don't know, but this is incarceration as well. The little knight in shining armor. We had the police that came out, and the DA was there, and somebody else is reading as well. And the word government also came out for the next 24 hours. This can be a police card, and this is incarceration. Somebody don't want to go to jail for something out here if it goes to that level for you. But somebody's going to confess something, or at least the energy is there that God's showing it's in somebody's heart to do it. Show me more. There's a betrayal here, 10 of Swords, betrayal on this. That 10 of Swords had the door, the picture of the door there. So somebody knows, if somebody left something on a door and something was literally read on a door, whatever that's about, it's got somebody concerned about something. I don't know. Contracts, things like that. I don't know what that means. There's the law, and it's coming out sideways. And so, again, somebody's being questioned about some stuff on some communication, and there's an abomination here. There's been biasness here when that comes out like that, because upright scales are even, but somebody was biased somewhere out here on something. Now they don't want to answer questions for whatever the thing was about, because that's incarceration. There's jail on somebody out here for something. The coffin was just there, and that other reading said there's death matters really big, because that other rune also came out, said there was a little plot around a little relationship out here. Whether it's with your friend or lover or whatever it is. If the laws, if somebody's in limbo about bending a couple people for jail, it shows jail on somebody out here. Look, Queen of Swords is out here again. Somebody got a mask. If she's upright, she's going to rip it off. She can represent the law as well. She can represent something medical. Your in-laws could be out here attached to something as well. Obviously, something about guests are out here really big, and whatever God's bringing out for you, we'll continue to dig. But if she's in the negative, she will lie. She's got a psychological freakish problem. She's in her mind out here, stuck in something out here, abominable in the negative. But she's a straight shooter in the upright, so I don't know. She's here in deep thought in that picture out here. But there is something legal out here that I'm picking up on. What's hidden here, please, for fire? Or your ex is involved in something with your soulmates out here around some stuff. I just keep hearing 3 daughters. I don't know. So the 9 of Wands in the reverse with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups again. This is really having to push through, or somebody don't have the strength to do it anymore, or something. If somebody's going to do that confession, there's been cruelty here. It's a cruelty card. Actually, there's bloodshed out here. I've said this before, and it's been proven on the channel. The first time we see bloodshed in the scripture is when Cain killed Abel. And when you're watching a video, when you see a bunch of 9s, it can go to bloodshed. One day I was sharing that very thing, and one of the things that came out in that reading was in wording bloodshed. And so it is out here. You got the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups out here really strong. Somebody's guilty for bloodshed. That's why somebody don't want to whatever, because that coffin was there in that other reading. And then the 9 of Wands. Yeah. 1818 is here. Secrets, because the moon is secrets. Also, your mother. You got queens out here. Something about feminine energy with you all, but they got secrets, and something's happened with some type of overindulging energy with a bunch of people that have, gathered together. But some type of cruelty is out here in the hidden space with some stuff. And somebody lost their mind in something, then they did. Then there's confusion. This is a confusion card. This is mental illness in the worst sense. I mean, somebody just can't even think straight here. They got split personalities, or you know somebody's got split personalities, then you do. If they're caught up in something abominable, then I guess they are. Somebody wears masks out here. But there's a bloodshed out here. So red for blood as well. That ain't going to be for everybody, but it is out here on whoever's energy that I'm there. There's the moon. It definitely is here. It's definitely here. Secrets, deceptions, mother-like energy is real strong out here. There's the devil. And there's 2 people under the ground as well. Boss figure energy is also here. Soulmates go back to the devil, but it's definitely some type of a predator, murderer. If I want to take that as the Emperor card, it has a meaning of with the devil has a meaning of prisoners. Somebody can go to prison. It shows it right here. It shows it right there. A lover situation is out here, or something abominable with some sexual matter and intimacy. Something's out here with that. Show me fire energy. Very sobering energy. Like I said, there's just an awkwardness here. Somebody obviously did not fear God. They went into some type of mischievous nonsense. Again, they fell down, had a chance to redeem something, or you are going to confess something and redeem, like I said. But somebody is a lost soul. God just said so, and they're just nothing. They don't care about nothing. Just came out. They're just a lover of themselves. I don't care if I hurt you. Don't care if I take life insurance on you. Don't care what I do. I'm just out for myself. Real strong in that air reading. Show me fire. Show me fire in this time. The positive change. There is going to be a change, because somebody's going to get some justice out here on something that's taking place. Regardless what you're dealing with. Somebody married out here, something around some type of a situation is taking place with the sexual matter, and so be it. Something's happened out here. Somebody died for it. I guess they did. The Most High, somebody's in favor of something out here because they stand with the Most High God. All right. Again, that change just came out in the air reading. So whatever that is If you've been redeemed, God's going to do something for you. Even if you fell down, you got up. Somebody else in some type of situation is taking place. They didn't. They took matters in their own hand. They're in trouble with God. I don't know what's all happening out here, but somebody's in favor of some type of positive changes going on in a matter, even though something's been cruel out of it. It's going to be positive for you to get out of this nonsense. Because somebody's mask can be ripped off. And actually, in one of the other readings, one of the cards that came out said you're going to be shocked in who's actually involved in this matter. Somebody is wearing masks around some things that are going on. The DMV could work for the DMV. The vehicles just showed up in the air reading. Somebody's in witchcraft out here and they're being destroyed. It's being destroyed. The Queen of Swords in the negative is witchcraft, and so is the Queen of Pentacles in the negative, because she represents stubbornness, and God says, I just put you in that energy. I judge you as it being witchcraft there. So it's out here. Somebody's birth certificate. So we had documents and things like that. So again, somebody's identification. Somebody's got some type of situation that they've been false with this. They ain't who you think they are. They've done stuff with people's contracts and stuff. Ridiculous. The letter W is coming out. Russia connections are here. The letter E. We. The preacher's wife. It's right here. A ditch, a whore, a strange woman. Okay, well, it's strange. There's he, she stuff as well. And you've got same-sex stuff that's come out real heavy the last couple of, and it came out on my other platform. My God, so freaking heavy. And somebody's got a sex disease, a deadly one. And I was using 3 different decks, and same words were coming out of all 3 of those decks. Okay, so it was saying same sex and deadly disease and all that kind of stuff. If y'all cut that, if you didn't catch it, it's in the community section. An Indian man or woman, and then we also had a white man or woman come out in the air reading. So whatever that is, there's the church. We have the preacher's wife out here, and you have the cross. Somebody's in divinity specifically. Catch something going on. And for a lot of you all, this is a wolf. For a lot of you all, it's a wolf. I know that for a fact just because I did a very profound reading maybe it's been a month. It's also been shared on the channel in the community section. It's called The Flesh Hook. And there was child sacrificing going on. And all those children were just showing up in the earth reading. And God said in that reading, don't let them go alone. All that secret society stuff was just there. And again, I talked about it today on the Chit-Chat about these people being in the churches. Now, if you're upright, you're keeping the commandments of God, then you are. But God's calling out. We do judgment on this channel. Somebody's not right here. Deadly sex disease. Speak on, Jehovah. And so it is out here. And so it is out here. Check your church, folks. That's why somebody don't want to answer questions. They're just a little freaking player. Or they're a con artist. God said they are. It just showed up real heavy in the air reading. They don't care nothing about nobody because they already got a death sentence on them. So what do I care? My soul's out of me, so what do I care? Just gonna take advantage of everyone. It's exactly what they are. Haunted. Well, anyway, they are haunted. They're full of demons. Jehovah has commanded you not to be afraid. So what, again, if you're the person that came out in that air reading that had the confession and you know something, and even returning to your family, because God said, get up and contact your family. Some people have been told you ain't going to go nowhere. I'm blackmailing you. And no, this person's a flop. You get up and you go to your family and let's see what they're scared of you and I, folks. They may be dangerous, but we got a shield around about us. We got God's word that says, I've commanded you not to be afraid. Wherever you go, I'm with you. And you don't have to put up with freaks trying to get you to stay away from something. They don't want to go to jail for something. These people are lost causes. Somebody needs to know not to be afraid because the moon goes to fear. Because, oh my God, the devil. Well, is the devil over you? That's the wrong picture. You and I got power over the devil. Somebody's under some type of servitude at work. The Eight of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles again here. A lot of feminine energy is out here. And if that's the preacher, and the preacher's here, and the high priestess can represent the preacher's wife. So it would definitely be here. And so somebody's hops in bed with all the women in the church as well is also what I'm hearing. I don't know, whatever. Somebody's preacher's wife is actually a ditch, a whore, sleeping with same sex as well, because these people are wolves. They're wolves. Somebody works for a secret organization where a church is, and somebody's a wolf in it. Prayers, all kinds of spiritual stuff, and we do. This tells us to pray. The true church will get up and pray. The true church will keep the ways of God. They won't pull things over on people and try to get in there to get my own advantage. We won't do that because we know who we are in God. Ridiculous that they're going to have a record. There's a record here, or somebody's already been in jail. They don't want to go back. You will go back to jail. It's also been something recorded here. Again, something has been recorded that was just really big in the other readings. You can just go watch the other readings. A boss. Oh, it's right here. The devil can be a boss card. They're concerned. Somebody's weighing motives, and something about a walker. Okay, or something's happened to an older person with yesterday when I was reading, somebody was being mean to somebody that possibly was in a walker and literally there's cruelty out here. That cruelty card is here, and somebody's being mean to somebody, can't get around very, very good, and somebody's nasty around. Somebody's just nothing but a freaking demon somewhere. God says he's going to turn something around over here, and all these documents and whatever's going on out here with birth certificates and vehicle situations and stuff like that, and this married person that's jumping in bed with everybody, or whatever the preacher's wife is or something. It said that they didn't care about natural affection between a man and a woman, so you got same-sex stuff out here. That's why there is deadly sex diseases all over this ditch or strange woman energy that's out here. But God says if you do something that's right out here and fear him and not be afraid, you're in favor of him on something, folks. Whatever it's about. I don't know where the Russia situation comes in, but we're dealing with Democrat energy. It just came out, so whatever's going on at the top directly, I don't know. And here's that rune that says, I don't give a about nothing because I've lost my soul. It's a lost my soul card, or lost my soul rune. It's out here. They're a devil. They don't give a rip if you have anything to eat or drink. You have to search for your necessities. I got strong compulsory tie, and that wording came out in this little deck, emotional ties. And somebody's crazy out here. Somebody's nutcase somewhere. Your ex could be out here specifically, still feeling like they got ties, but they're a demon. I don't know. The letter N, but it looks like an X. And you definitely have like X energies out here. There's been some type of cruel around some nonsense going on out here. But the person's a freaking lost cause, or they're a murderer, or whatever. They deadly. Something deadly. They're a murderer because bloodshed's out here. Definitely out here. All right, folks, we have the letter N, the letter X, the letter W, and the letter E. The letter S is out here. The C and the K also came out. And we'll take the letter D because that would be the Dalit. And person, place, or a thing, first, middle, or last name. It's really, really big. There's an ultimatum out here. You either do what God tells you to do and get up and confess something, or you're going to fall into some mischief because you're in fear, and it's really going to be a really bad ordeal on you, and you lose your soul out of something, whatever all this stuff means for you. But people do need to pray. People need to pray. There's something really huge going on. Contact your family, folks. Shalom.